Aries, I keep hearing I'm doubled up and played, or played. Someone's playing with someone's toying. So some sort of toys. I don't know, unless you're buying toys for Christmas, unless it's Tom Hanks, to infinity and beyond. But I definitely keep hearing like I'm being toyed with and I'm being played with. Okay, so I don't know what that's for. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries, which is yourself. So 4. So don't forget that you can also watch this as any placement of 4, life path. Anything like that, you'll have to watch the videos provided below how I read in numbers. So I definitely keep hearing like I'm tangled up and played. So tangled up, you could be dealing with a Pisces for a lot of you. Could be tangled up in a third party situation. Or you're tied up, you can tie me up but you can't tie me kangaroo down. Someone's from possibly Australia. Okay, or you're probably playing sports games. I keep hearing a sports hall or a sports arena. Someone that's called Arena or Angina. Or Arena or Regina or Regina. Sorry, Regina. Are you right, Regina? Anybody beginning with R, also R, La, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, something to do around a Capricorn for a lot of you, or a 6, which would also mean a Gemini being involved because of the 6 placement. So something like I'm tangled up and I'm played, caught right up in all of this drama school. So I really do keep picking up like a school of fish for a lot of you, like Pisces, third party energy, 3 of Pentacles, school, play, something like that. Okay, I'm hearing some of your children, they might be asked to go to church. There's something around going to church for a lot of you, like religion or church. Okay, I was hearing Mark Ridgeon, so the name Mark. Okay, but like I'm going to church and we're doing like a midnight mass. I keep hearing Massey or at Sassy, Sarah, Steve. I always do it. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk about myself. So it could be coming from the Aquarian reading. If you did see that, don't worry about it. Okay, but I definitely keep hearing like something like midnight mass and something that goes on at church. Take me to church. So Winston, Church of Winston, someone that's called Winston. Okay, Winston. So someone smokes copious amounts of ganja. I'm just putting it that way. Okay, but I definitely hear like Winston Churchill. So maybe something to do around London or something like that. Okay. But yeah, midnight mass is what they're saying. Like we go to church. So for a lot of you, you're like extremely religious. I'm not actually religious myself. I am spiritual. I'm not really religious. It's not that I don't believe in God. I believe in myself. You know, which is why I'm selfish. Which is why I'm a Pisces. So like it's kind of like this midnight. The midnight Dex is midnight runners. So some of you might be running. So you could be dealing with a Cancerian or a life path 7, okay, and I'm running my own business and I'm doing things my own way, okay, so it's about running business, your message at the moment. If you haven't seen the channel before, then you really got to, I do a load of channel messages and we look into the tarot, okay, so like I'm running my own business and I'm doing things my own way and I'm running. So some of you it's Whitney Houston, I don't know, or you're singing, something to do around singing, like gospel choir type. I keep hearing like gospel, the gospel. I'm singing the gospel. Sing it, sing it, or preach, like a preacher or a teacher. This person is a teacher and a preacher. So I don't know what this is around church, religion, and gospel choir singing. So some of you might be into, like myself, Angel Radio, doing mixing, mastering, vocals, or singing coach, practicing, some sort of like, life coach. The only reason I say life coach when I go life coach is that you have to be very careful on who you're life coaching and who your life coach is, right? But like something to do around coach. So some of you might be going. I keep picking up like a sports hall that does coaching, like basketball coaching and like fitness coaching. Like that's more of a coach for me, is like a life trainer, someone that teaches you about health and fitness and all that kind of stuff, like health, fitness, the gym, all that kind of stuff. People that do basketball, you know, and I really do keep picking that something there for you, Aries, that is really important around like coaching people and teaching people something to do around like fitness and health and all that kind of stuff, right? So there's a message there for you. So some of you could be, like I said, you're looking into your health. It could be mental health. There's a lot of energy here around mental health disorders. Law and Order, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer is a Capricorn energy. Something to do around health worker. Okay, so there could be someone that like Sagittarius kind of energies of like health, hospitals, working at hospitals, healthcare, care assistant, sister. Your sister could also be a healthcare assistant. So some of you have got sisters, okay, sisters, or you're coming from the other person that's life coaching people to put dark energy into an egg. But like there's something here around my sister works for the healthcare. So like if you've got, so like if you're watching this and you like Aries 4 or Scorpio, okay, your sister also has the same placement of 4 somewhere within her chart. So I'm also hearing Charlotte. So someone around you has that same placement of like 4, Scorpio, Aries, life path 4 in their chart, okay? And it's something around where you're working, like a working environment of someone of healthcare is what I keep picking up, like a care assistant, Karen, carry, also carry. I keep hearing carry on, as if nothing really matters. So like I just have to carry on as if nothing really matters. But do I really matter? Do I really matter to you? And we're also hearing Matthew, but I keep hearing like the gospel energy of Matthew, but I've never read the Bible, so I don't know. But if that's important to any of you people out there that are like gospel or something to do around Matthew, I keep hearing like the gospel of Matthew. So whatever verse or whatever that is, I don't know, you don't have to like, you know, leave me loads of descriptive energy of what Matthew is, but you know, you're more than welcome. But I've never woken from someone from Wokenstow. So I don't know if any of you have seen the Beatles on I was actually watching it myself, and I'm still watching it over on the thingy channel, whatever it is, I don't know, but it's to do with the Beatles, and they're like 4 hours long, and it shows you pretty much the Beatles on like creating some of their masterpieces. So some of you are going for a master's degree. Sorry, because Woking was a Paul McCartney's song when he went on his own, okay. But I keep hearing like a master's degree, like I'm going for a master's degree in something that is around where I'm working. It's requiring a degree of something, okay. This is why I keep picking up degree Fahrenheit. So some of you, it really is around cooking and around food, and that you work or your partner does around food, and something around like because I keep seeing someone opening an oven quite a lot and like seeing how hot the oven is. So you really could be dealing with like a Leo for a lot of you, like Leo sun energy, or your son or your daughter works at a place where there is involving food quite a lot, okay, food. Like anywhere really that cooks a lot of food. Okay, some of you might work in the food industry. They say in the food industry. Some of you want to be in the industry. So there's the rapping artists. This is coming from the Aquarian Leo reading. Rapping artists, like I am an artist. Like some of you, it's like you're just into things that are like music related arts and crafts and stuff like that, like into the spiritual arts. Some of you are into the witchcraft arts. I don't know what that is, but stay away from this channel if you're doing that. But yeah, they keep saying the witch trials. So that's a film, right? The witch trials, something to do with the trials. Trial and tribulation. Jack, Black, Jack, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jackie, but also the witch, the trial, tribulation. Breathe, come back to earth. Going to court for a lot of you. You really got. I'm really seeing like 3 of Pentacles. So like going to court. Okay, and I'm waiting for my tribunal to come up. Okay, so I don't know what tribunal is because I've never been in trouble by the police, but there is something around police force. Force be with you, Luke Skywalker, the name Luke or Walker or Luke in the book. Someone's from up north, and they're like, "Hey, you right there, Doc? A Luke in my book. I'm always in a book. Book. Hook, line, and sinker. This person's also a Pisces in their chart. Sink. Something is in the sink. Sandy. I'm also hearing someone from Sandy, St. Neots, Sandy. Some of you watch Sandy Shore or whatever that rubbish is. Beaches. Peaches, the name Peaches. Paula, Pisces, P. Anybody beginning with P? PPI. Okay, so accident and emergency PPI. So you might be getting a phone call from someone that says, "Hello, Belinda, is that you? We'd just like to tell you that you had an accident a long time ago. And you're like, fuck no, bro, I didn't have no accident a long time ago. Unless you did. Hope you didn't. But like, you know, PPI that just batter your head in to let you know that you can make a claim from the accident that you never really had. So I don't know if you get that in America, but we definitely get it in Britain. Okay, so like PPI. So something to do with PPI. Jesus Christ, man, this eye. This eye is bouncing all over my readings at the moment. So the eye in the sky. So some people, Skylar, Tyler, also tarot. So some of you like the eye. So the all-seeing eye. So a Libra. So Libra of a 2. So someone's like 2. The energy, you really got to follow me in numbers, because if not, y'all going to get lost. Virgo, see? Virgo, so there's an energy of Virgo here for some of you. Okay, and there's a definitely energy of the all-seeing eye. So a lot of people have been telling me that this all-seeing eye is also camera. So Cameron, the name Cam, Cameron, Chamomile, Mel, Melissa, Maria, Michael Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Mel, okay, L's, could even be Lulu, actually. Lulu came on the channel and said thank you, blah, 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 and it really resonated with certain things that she's got going on, so... Blessed B, I hope she's okay. Also B, Brian. Also B, anybody called B, Beth, Bethel, I don't know, B. Anybody that begins with B. Okay. But yeah, blessed B. Yeah, I hope you're okay, Lulu. I did reply, but we have been having a little bit of a chat. But yeah, something to do with around blessings, like blessings. That's it, the all-seeing eye. So something around Libra, all-seeing, like I'm seeing you for the first time through rose-tinted glasses. So the name Rose, Rosanna. Some of you are eating Rose's put the chocolate down again. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie. When I said that last time, the person was like, spat their chocolate out because they're actually eating chocolate at the same time. If that's a paradox energy, then y'all eating chocolate again. Put the chocolate down. No, listen, if you don't think that I don't have a Scorpio rising and Aries also in my chart as well, in my work quarter and sector, which is my masculine side, by the way, Aries, which is Aries, is that, yeah, bruv, Quality Street, yeah, they're messages for myself also. So put the chocolates down, Steve. There you go, stop eating chocolate. You're putting a lot of weight on in your face, Steve. It's getting terrible. You've really got to stop. So you might be going to the doctors and looking into your weight because you have a problem around binge eating, which I do. I actually didn't realise that that was a thing. Apparently, well, I've known it for a little while now, that it is actually a thing. So Stephen, some of you could be dealing with a Stephen, or you are called Stephen yourself, okay, or you'll talk about yourself, which could be coming from the Aquarian reading, so you could be someone that has an Aquarian or a Leo placement that is here also. And I definitely keep hearing for a lot of you, so binge eating apparently is a thing. It's people that are anorexic and bulimia and all that, and it's the other end of the scale of people that see food in the same way but differently. So it's very odd, but I am going through that, and it is very difficult, so I'm about to go counselling. So some of you or your partner are doing something around council work. The council here is also people that rent flats and stuff like that off the council. So someone that lives in a place that isn't America's Most Wanted. It's a very nice place to visit, but I don't think I could stay here long. So some of you rent an apartment off a mother or a father or something like that, and it is around like rent being due. So Julian, Jason, someone that is also Jewish. So there's really an energy of like some kind of like religion type sort of thing here. REM, losing my religion. Here's Johnny, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, for Virgo, Fargo, what's that? Furlough, Fargo. Is it far to go? Is it far to go? Aries, anything that isn't just weird for them. Working at hospitals, the message is really, instead of me calling out the names, something to do with losing my religion, some kind of like midnight mass type sort of thing around church. You got music references here big time also for a lot of you, like I do, which is a music engineer. Okay, so I'm also hearing engine, so something around a Cancer and a Puff 7. You got gym references around like working out health kind of stuff here. And you've got I'm working like a dog, cat Leo or Aquarius. Leo or Aquarius because they're 8s. Okay, so if you have that in your chart, you're in this reading. Okay, if you have a Leo or an Aquarian anywhere, 8, in your soul group, family member, daughter, son, fucking, I don't know, a fish even. Say if you're fish, you've got a goldfish, right, that has that placement. You're in this reading, right? Yeah, I keep hearing someone's going like, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all, why am I hearing that? Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. What the hell is that? Y'all don't know. Y'all just don't know. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Y'all got some. Y'all. You've got something to do around Libra here. Libra, because I'm hearing no, hot, cold, fives, Sagittarius, Taurus placements. Is it there? Is it here? Some of you might lose your keys, or you're from keys, like Cross Keys, a boozer, a pub, hotel. Okay, so you work at a hotel, clearing it up, like people that go into a pub or a boozer and they clean it up. So you've got cleaners here. Tina Cleaner, someone that cleans houses, and also the name Housey. Claire, you alright, Claire? I seen Chris the other day. How you doing, bruv? You alright from London? Right. Probably don't realise that you got this in your chart somewhere. Or one of you do. So you might even be visiting your friend and you come up and you see someone called Claire. So someone's coming down to visit someone here. So I don't know what that is, your family or your relatives are possibly coming down in order to see the house. So Housey, Claire Housey, Chris Housey, Christine, Christopher, also Christopher, Crystal, also hearing crystals. Some of you are also into crystal healing crystals. Fuck. Here we go, wasting all of my energy on Aries when I get like, sorry Aries, but Aries, and this is all over the internet, I think, Aries are... They don't watch too much tarot, I don't think, because there's a lot of channels that I notice that when I look at Aries, their videos also, when it comes to Aries, there's not many people that watch tarot that's Aries. And I always seem to like give like my first reading all of my kind of like, boo, there you go, and like it gets like 300 to 400 views. So don't worry about it, it's not important. But it's very odd how I always notice that Aries are the ones where videos really don't do so well. Okay, it doesn't matter, but you're still a part of the collective, Aries, because you're also Scorpios. But I don't think people really follow. Like I said, you know, if you're an Aries, you can watch Scorpio readings. If you're Scorpios, you can watch this reading because it's still 4. You can watch it as a life path 4, right? You'll see the similarities when you get used to the way, okay? So let's see. So someone's also in a midnight mass, like your children might be doing something around church, or like a baby Jesus type sort of thing. I really do keep picking up, or like you're going to take your kids to see Santa Claus or something like that, or someone that is actually called Santa, or Saint Nick. So Nicky, Nicola, also Nicky Black Market, something to do with the market stall. Some of you are selling things on the black market. Okay, or like, or on the market, like you're going to have a market stall, or you're going where there's a huge market. Okay, market. Nicky Black Market. Some of you into like I do, but I mix my own music and master it. I don't play it on like mixing tables, but I actually like mix my own music. So some of you are into mixing, mastering, VSTs, isotope. Sorry, this is also a message for myself because I'm in my reading. So, like, you know, you do mixing, mastering, music engineer, all that kind of stuff. VSTs, whichever, guitars, take your pick, bruv. There is... yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway, a lot of equipment. Anyway, so Aries. So it is actually, Aries, if you are... following, it's the 7th today, but we're really not timeline specific over December, so I can actually organise my time a little better instead of working to a structure of time. So Aries, what they got going on. So as soon as the readings are done, they're put out. Some of you are looking for a dick, I don't know, but it's kind of like, well, I seem to be feeling extremely creative during this time, so I feel really good. So you are like, unless it's like Gary Potter, same Gary, or Potter, or Harry Potter, or you're doing something around pottery and clay, also here in Clayton or Clay, okay, but like, so doing things around clay, Clayton, Eric Clapton, Layla, some of you might have a child called Layla, okay, Layla, you got me on my knees, Layla, so Lacey, Cagney and Lacey, really, Lace, Bootlace. Bootleg. Some of you are bootlegging. So there's something around music and bootleg music, which is really good. Bootleg music, basically underground type sort of music that isn't really in the public eye, but it's good music. Do you know what I'm saying? It's bootleg music. Okay, so I'm also hearing bootlegging. About this house. Someone's from Scotland also, and about this house. It's loose. Lucifer also. But loose about this house. See you splat that bit, come in and get it. Loose, hid. Someone's giving someone hid. Someone's also a Romany gypsy up in here as well. Okay, but I'm also hearing hid or Eddie, Edmonds, Adrian, Ed, hid. Someone's giving someone head, whichever way that is. I'm going to give you head. Good on you. I'm going to give you some head. Anyway, give you some headway. Going to give you some leeway. Lee's been giving someone head. Really? Going to give you the heads up. Because the only way is up, baby. Because you and me, man. This is guys, right? This is Guy. Or Jai. But like, or Gianna. But this is a guy thing. Right? It's when you wake up in the morning and just before breakfast you're like, what's going on down there? And you're like, it's just a morning thing. Don't worry. It'll either one go away in a bit or you need to sort it out. But whichever way it is, someone likes to sort themselves out in the morning. So, let's see. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Aries. What's going on with Aries? So the sun. Yeah, so some of you, like I said, it's feeling really good. Warm, wanted, welcome. So some of you are like, oh, you're welcome. You're very much welcome into the house. So this is Lulu is all up in my reading. So I don't know what is in Lulu's chart, but I'm also hearing welcome into the house. Welcoming house. It is so strange, the paradox reading, because when I was in the Aquarius reading, it was a terrible reading, man, because all I could do is talk about myself, and you have to be in my head and what happened. But it created a paradox because Lulu ended up coming over and getting the messages that were really on point for her. It was also for me because I have Aquarius in Venus. So the talk and the discussion about what happens with the actual connection of what happened created a paradox. So it's how I just call it a John Malkovich, really. But like, yeah, so something about you're welcome over to the house. So if you want to come over, you're welcome into the house, like welcoming house. So some of you, welcome house, the welcome house, welcome house, welcome, Wales. Some of you from Wales. Hey, you know, no, that's not Wales, is it? You know the pub then, is it? Says a Welsh person up in here. The back of a Welsh, yeah? So, Welsher, Charlotte, Welsh, Welney, also Welney. So Kelly, Jones, Stereophonics. So Kelly and Kettlebell. Keep hearing someone that's at the gym doing kettlebell work. Bells. Like, is this Esmeralda? I don't know, like bells, like bing, bing, bell. Unless you're doing VSTs and it's always around bells. Bailey's. Okay, Bailey or Bells, which would be Irish whiskey. Some of you from Ireland or Irish, you're Irish. Well, it's both really. Ireland and Irish, I think they come hand in hand of the same thing, Hannah, right? So like Irish whiskey. So you could be drinking like Bailey's and whiskey, or Bailey's in your coffee. Okay, coffee. Someone's got a bad cough. Someone here has come under the weather and they have a bad cough, is what I'm hearing. Cough. Unless you're going to the doctors and they say, right, cough. I really don't want to be coughing at this point. Oh dear, you're going to a doctor's and you're like, oh fuck man, I'm just at the doctor's. Why does this have to come up at this moment? And they're like, can you cough? And you're like, no, brother, I really can't cough at the moment. So, let's see. Aries. What's going on with Aries this week? So some of you are single Pringle. Single Pringle, and I'm just about to mingle. Mingling. Mingle. Pingu? That yellow thing? Mingo. Mango. Some of you are eating mango. Someone eats a lot of mango. Mango? Here, mangoes. I'm always eating a mango. Someone's very fit and healthy through what they eat. Like they eat a lot of fruit and vegetables and mangoes. They keep saying mango. I'll be your dog. So it's a Leo, Aquarium, eating mango. Mango chutney. What's there in mango chutney? Mango chutney. Chutney and cheese. Some of it's a cheese board or a cheese spread or something like that, or something around cheese. Wensleydale? Someone Dale, the name Dale or Winton, someone in a same-sex relationship. But Wensleydale, someone from up north. Wensleydale cheese. Haley, Van, the name Haley. Aries. So if you didn't know, this is just where I channel messages. If you just want like me to read cards, that's the bit you have to pay for, sweetheart. Okay. It's the way I do it. Let's see. Aries. So yeah, man, you're dealing with a Gemini or a Capricorn, life path 9. So, someone that's also single that is a care worker. So all the messages that I was saying without tarot cards around care working and cleaners, there you go. Your name's Tina, you're a cleaner, or you are a cleaner, or you work in the health department. Okay. Some of you have a newborn child or a baby and you're a single mother, but you look after children, or you look after your grandmother or your mother. Here. You look after family members. Be careful around family members. But like, there's an energy of also like looking after parents, looking after grandparents, looking after people's houses and homes. These are people that work in the community. Okay, so they do community work. So basically, if they are carers, they can go between different houses and care for other people. Because you would have a degree, which would be, say, like a degree, third degree in care work. So you start off as a care worker, and then you do your stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. In Britain, when you get to stage 3, you're allowed to go out into the community in order to do house calls. So it'd be the same as people that do it for cleaning, but you just don't need a degree for cleaning. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying the people that are doing the hospital thing, it's more of a going for a degree, or I already have one. Okay, so it's working in the community of care. Okay. A care assistant, also a personal assistant. Some of you or your boss is looking for a PA or a TA, teacher's assistant, or a personal assistant, or a secretary. Okay, I'm looking for a secretary, someone that can type. Also type. I need someone that can type a load of stuff. Someone is typing quite a bit. Okay, books, journaling, typing, but it's on a computer or on an actual ding. Writing my memoirs. I'm also hearing memoir. Wagwan. Wagwan, man. Wagwan. Something to do with wagwan. Wagwama. Magwama. Mama. Ma. Do I look crazy? Something to do with your mum. Your mother. Your ma. Someone calls someone ma. You right, ma? Marzipan. Some of you are eating marzipan. Maze. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you love me all the time. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you. 'Cause maybe I'm amazed at the way you hold me on a line, hung me out to dry. I can't remember the lyrics to that, but that is a great Paul McCartney song. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you. Yeah, so I need you. So maybe I am amazed at the way you do something, or I'm amazed at the way you, that I really need you. Like someone really needs you at this time, and that they're amazed the fact that you do this for them. Here, they're amazed at it, that how efficient you are at working. Could be around a Pisces, because I'm hearing fish. So they're amazed at what you do for the person or the community. Like, I'm amazed at what you do. But you hung me on the line. Something to do around a Leo also, or an Aquarius. Show me the other person connected to Aries, please, at this time. So you've got Scorpio and you've got Leo. There you go. So Leo / Aquarius 8, and then you've got Scorpio, which is also yourselves because it is 4. So you can watch this reading. It says 4 on the top, sweetheart. Okay. So top. I'm also hearing top of the bill. Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning, sweetheart. So Dave, you're right, Dave. Top of the morning, top hat and tail. I'm also hearing top hat and tails. So some of you are getting dressed up for something. Top hat, top cat. Something to do with a Leo being a top cat. The top of the cat, the top of the bill. Bill, the name Bill. Billy. Billy, don't be a hero. Don't be a fool with your life. Hero. I'm going from 0 to a hero. You are my hero. You're my hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be tough and he's gotta be faster than light. Some of you might like my angel radio, which was ADHD. Let it be the light. Let it be the light. Let it be the light. Fright. Fright Night. Some of you are watching horror films. You're a bit like myself. I'm a horror buff. But like, or Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Why am I hearing that? Buffy the Vampire. Some of you stay up late, like you sleep during the day and you're up during the night. It's probably because you do night work. So I'm hearing light workers. But I'm also hearing like night work. Like I pull a night shift and I sleep during the day like a vampire. And then I'm awake during the night because I might be doing night shifts. Okay. So these people that do 12-hour shifts in care. And they sleep mainly through the day because they pull a night shift, so they end up becoming like a vampire. So they're dedicated towards their job, whichever way it is, or the name Rob or Robin, but they are dedicated towards their job because it is care work, community work also. Okay. Caring for the community. Community youth. I'm also picking up like youth workers as well. People that teach like maybe disadvantaged children or people, because it can be like spiritual stuff, but like people that are like that need help and they need assistance, and you can get that here. I forget what it's called, but like children that really didn't have too much of a start in life. And they run these schemes where they do like football and football training and all of that kind of stuff for kids to get them off the street and to stop, you know, like going down a road of where we don't want people to go, right? So because of that, what they do is these systems where they educate people in like, you know, school stuff and football and netball and all that kind of stuff, right? So sports mainly, but for children that are trying to get a head start in life also. Okay, so that's what I've got for you so far, Aries. So if you want to join, it'll be the full access bundle only. You can find the link provided below. The video tells you everything that you need to know, so I don't have to keep doing this all the time. So if you've never joined, watch the video first, and it does explain, but it'll only be on the full access bundle. Please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. We're going to do you more cards, clarify them, look into thoughts and feelings like we always do, from how your partner is thinking and feeling about you during this time. But it will also let you follow the numbers, which means that if you are following how I read and you know about the numbers, that you can watch pretty much a lot of signs when you're on the full access bundle, because you will see the patterns of what you can watch for who. Okay, so for instance, 2 life paths coming together, karmic number 3 always makes a karmic value number of a major card, right? Because it's a master number. Okay, so don't worry about it. Videos explained below. If you want to join Patron, you're more than welcome. If you want to follow the vlog or Angel Radio, they're also listed everywhere over the channel. Okay, thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.